Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing a version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Procjam 2021. The Procjam is all about making generative software, so it can be anything: games, art, music, stories, recipes, poetry, anything. I've been playing all of the entries for a minute each, 10 per video, links to the individual entries in the description so you can check them out further. The optional theme was Charged this year, and this is a yearly game jam that I'm heavily involved in that includes a zine called Seeds, and if you have anything to say and you want to write for it, you should really check it out because it's great to see all those articles. Thank you very much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you want to support me, feel free to support me via Patreon or follow me on Twitter. Links in the description. Let's get started. We're playing Pharm Pharaoh. So, instructions. Welcome to the tutorial for Pharm Pharaoh. Are you tut enough to know how to navigate your pharmaceutical molecules? In a world where defense medchem software is considered useless, one puzzle game shall ascend to strategic rules this sci-fi genre. Move your red staff from one target to another by clicking on an unvisited neighbor atom. Atoms with halos are gateways linked by color you may use to jump around. However, red X's can barricade your path to pharmaceutical victory. In order to traverse through the locked atoms, each path must obtain a key before attempting to pass through. To reveal and activate a hidden gateway pairs, you may opt to pay a visit to the all-seeing eye. To pass through some barricades, feel free to grab a sword. Unlike previous mentioned features, in order for the path to become considered valid, all bottleneck breakers must be collected before reaching the target. Okay. In addition, the other prerequisite for valid paths is that all specified additional requirements listed in the upper left-hand corner must be met. If atomic hints is enabled, the game will hum. If you land on an atom that is not part of a valid path, if you reach the other red target and none of the aforementioned criteria met, you may have to start again. If you ever get stuck or want to reconsider your path, you may backtrack by clicking on previously visited atoms. However, if you want to restart your clock, okay, we need to play the game. It's taking a while. Good luck. Okay, play. I'll be technician. I'm not very good. Yes, have hints. Sure. Alright, so it's going to generate the levels for me. Wonderful. It's just taking a while to create the level itself. I'm going to pause recording until it's done creating. Alright, it's built a level. We'll see how good we do on this. So we start here with this like flag, or is that the end? Oh no, this is where we start. And then we kind of want to come this way, I think. Well, it says find the longest valid possible path. How do we pick up the sword? I feel like sometimes when I'm clicking, it's not taking me where I want it to. And I'm not sure if that's like my computer lagging or what. This does seem like a very intense game. Next. We're playing the most pointless game. Click to move, C to change, V to change back. Okay. Oh. Right. How do I like the sound effects. Is this just the only, like, menu? I see why it's pointless then if it's just one menu. But I'm also not sure if it has anything that's procedurally generative. Unsure. I've clicked to move, I've hit C and V. That seems to be it. Next. We're playing wave function collapse. I believe this has us generating, yeah, just different things. We've got a building. Backtrack, I don't know what any of that means, but we can have a building. That does look like rubble. Pipes. We can watch it kind of build. We can make the map bigger. I'll make that quite bigger. Wish there was some main ones to build in instead of just walls, but maybe that'd be harder to build. Does look like rubble. And then here's a bigger pipe area. So slowly rotate it. Look at that mess of pipes. It definitely does what it's meant to do, you know? It builds. You've got seeds you can generate to build again. I'll make it different. Yeah, it's very thin pipes. Yeah. Wow. Everything works. How cool. Next. We're playing JigSaw Puzzles. There are 2 different versions. I picked the bigger version. Place any image in the program folder named just ping. If the image is bigger, then it will be clipped. If the image is the size, but it can be smaller. Search for an image Google. Image for demo only. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get an image. I'll be back. Right, so I did what I said and I put it in mine and I named it and it didn't work. So actually I figured it out. It was a JPEG instead of a PNG and it was also the wrong size, so it's kind of just the corner of my cat looking cute, but that's okay. I mean, actually it's gonna be really, really hard because there's a lot of pieces. Oh, and you have to kind of move them. I mean, I feel like his eye is up. Oh, you have to click all the way down. I'm gonna put these 2 together. Well, oh, I didn't want to do that. I think the controls in this are a bit tricky, but there's my cat's eye, so that's pretty good. It's a pretty good job. Oh yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Ah, oh, darn it. It feels weird that I can only go one way. It definitely feels like a very challenging puzzle game, but it works when you upload a picture, which is pretty good. Next. We're playing Spear Game Epic. I'm gonna hit start, I guess. This game is fully available on Steam as well. I don't know if it's actually following. It's available on Steam. This is the demo, but as a full game, it's available on Steam. I don't know if it's following any of the rules of Procjam, like being generative, just for the fact that it entered itself in every single game jam that was happening on it during that time period, which is something that I'm never okay with, but maybe it did follow all of the game jam requirements, I don't know. So far the levels are pretty straightforward. What's this? Ooh, super jump. Yeah, wasn't ready for it. Wow, I jumped when hitting it, and that seemed to take me way over. So does running at full speed. Just from here. Ah, okay. Right, so if you push forward in air, you actually go further. Ah, checkpoint, perfect. Ah, so close. And then I pushed forward, not enough. It's a tricky balance. Now we've got a rotating cylinder. Ah, next. We're playing Spear Game, which is made by the same developer of the last game and is a demo version of a full game on Steam, and again was entered into every single game jam that happened to be running at that time, so I don't know if it actually is a game jam game. I'm gonna play easy. Also feels extremely similar to, pardon me, to the previous game. I have a bit of a stuffed up nose today, which is not helping me much. Can't seem to actually change where the camera is. Whoa. I don't think I actually just turned like that, so I guess that's a fan over there. Don't know if I can do it. You can kind of hear the fan now, though. Oh, I fell right off. Next. We're playing A Hard Time. Hi there, welcome to the first level of A Hard Time. But you're on the first level, so it won't be hard. Also, the difficulty won't be shown on screen. Okay, we did it. We just jumped. That's it. We jumped twice. This level is quite easy, basically. It introduces basic hazard spikes. Ah, okay. So I guess we go back. Almost fell through the gap. We need to just fall through the gap, which is really hard actually. Because of the spike right there. There we go. And then we have unlimited jumps. We can just keep jumping above these spikes. Now we'll jump up. Cool. Next. We're checking out seed username generator. So my seed I'm going to put in 1888889. Thoughtless Maid 197. Alright, let's do the year I was born. Dangerous Pencil 782. What do we put in 782? Tough Night. So you just type in numbers. I was born February 21st, 1986. Sleepy Berry. I like 7777. Frightened Milk. Sounds about right. 234. Difficult Berry. And it's still Difficult Berry. So yeah, the seeds work. What a fun way to generate strange names. Grotesque Onion. Defiant Act. Ill Farm. Number 1. Unusual Beat. That's it. This does exactly what it's meant to do. Generate some usernames. Next. We're playing Prologue Story ebook game. So a basic conversation. This is the story title of Polylogue Story ebook game. Left speaker speaks. Hello, I'm the left character speaker. The header just changed when left speaker started. I'm the right speaker with a more intense balloon because the verb at the storyboard is in capital. Oh, he thinks he's the best. I think in lime color. I can do next balloon colors. Aqua, black, blue, grey, dark grey, fuchsia, grey, lime, light grey, maroon, navy, olive, orange, purple, red, silver, teal, white, yellow. Those are the ones of the game maker. Hee on the same line. What if you really want to send an image? You can use a code like this, okay? What about a title? So is this like showing me how I can generate a conversation? Johnny joins the party. Johnny Express. Hi, am I on time? Cool group of 3, right speaker thinks. Yes, you are, left speaker says. Yes, you are, right speaker speaks. We use a multiple speak indicator. So that they can both speak. Cool. That was synchronous. I hope he will tell some quiz questions, although I keep the page navigation buttons active in the demo. The page is maximum from 1 chapter based on the space where it is available. Navigation with hyperlinks is also possible. I give the world back to Johnny. This is interesting because it's kind of telling us how to use the software, but also showing us like how it works, I guess. Generating text I always find is very hard, so it's interesting to see it in action. How much is 4 plus 4? It's 8, so I'm going to pick that. Great, next one. What are animal types the main characters in the Dutch ebook Keiko? I have no idea. I can look up the answer though if I want. That's quite good. Next. We're playing Twill Generator. It generates a twill pattern. It's the same color scheme every time, but when I click, it generates a new mesmerizing pattern, which is quite interesting. I really like the look of these patterns, actually. I find generating patterns or designs to be such a cool thing to do as a part of Procjam, so I'm always really excited to find these sorts of things. You can use these as desktop backgrounds or to create some really cool looking dungeons, etc. Like these ones that are all grouped together on the side. Could be really interesting. Or you can just enjoy the little patterns. Next.